Nice. I don't remember the controls for this game. It's quite funny. Oh my lord. You're a wonderful guy. You're truly great. Such a troll. You're gonna backstab on you. He's like, Estus forever. I got Estus forever, guy. Whoa, you can parry the overhand on the two-handed? I didn't know that. Now I know. That's interesting. You're not supposed to be able to parry that. Oh wait, why am I one-handed? Wait, what? What the hell? Huh? That was weird. Just went in and bam. Yeah, that's not parryable. I thought you couldn't parry two-handed attacks on a greatsword. Yeah, keep trying to parry me, guy. I want you to. I like it when you try and parry me. Oh dear. This guy's good though. I mean, he's holding his own against two people. Very annoying. Oh my god. Are you out? You're not gonna heal. No, he's run out. Yeah, parry it. Go on, please. Please keep trying to parry it, my friend. I want you to keep trying. You did good. No, I'm not a point downer. It's just memes at this point. Test this one too. Yeah. There's volumes. That's cool. Hey Google, volume 20%. That might be better. Probably can't hear it anyway. I keep pressing R1 to run as Monster Hunter. Other one down there. I was gonna jump backwards off the bridge for them. It's gonna be like, whee! Girl, don't hurt them. No, don't hurt Bob. No, don't hurt Bob. I think he's gonna hurt Bob. Everyone's on edge, like, oops, I didn't even mean that. Wrong buttons. Handler Dondo. serious? I can't target. Oops, sorry. Can't target like this. I can't do anything. Huh? No, Bob! 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 Why? Bob. Oh, hey, I almost went, hey, Fraps. Because, like, you've written, Fraps! Hey, hi, Face. How you doing? How's things? How you been, man? Oh, wait, my mic's, like, yeah, right there. Wait, Bob died. Where's... Oh, right, over here now. Wait for me, you bastards. Good? Yeah, I'm good, I'm good. What you been doing? What you been up to? Games you've been playing? You been on the PC? You been on the PS4? Or what you been busy with? They left me. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna start streaming again, but I don't want my girlfriend to know. Okay, don't tell her. I don't know, I just feel like I am boring. What? I like you're not boring. I'm not sure how you figured that. But I like streaming. What do you mean, because you didn't have viewers? Join the club. How long do I stream for? Like, you know, usually. Like, I've taken like a week off or something, I don't know. I took a few days off, I just wanted a break. Because I was like, streaming every day. So like, streaming every day, you know what I mean? I still don't have any viewers. And, you know, I don't think my streams are terrible. I just think they're not advertised, and I'm not, you know, I'm not some... I don't have anything behind me that would say, like, yeah, this guy's done this, or this guy's done that, you know, I've not made any, you know, cool videos, or anything that's picked up on anything, so why would anyone care? You have viewers? No, I don't. You know what I mean? I think to myself, you know, there's, like, people who have viewers are people who have done things, but then some of them are, like, I don't know what it is that they've done, like, but then, you know, some people, like Flextra Life or something, Fextra Life, sorry, like, you know, they have viewers because they do the wikis, and, like, you know, there's, people that do Monster Hunter World, they've got videos on YouTube, like, all instructional things, and they have viewers because they're the most popular ones for the go-to videos and stuff, and it's like, you know, I feel like you sort of need to have some sort of substantial thing behind you now to kind of even get noticed for some reason, or I don't know, just be so outrageously different that, you know, you can't help but get noticed. But that I'm not that. So uploading stream highlights instead of just the full stream. Oh, you mean on YouTube? Then that means I have to edit things, and that means basically I have to download the stream, right? Then I have to put in my video player, then I have to edit it, then I have to, and what do I gotta do? Then I gotta edit it, then I gotta spit that out after you edit it. Then you gotta re-up it to YouTube. And the quality's always impaired, because once you've edited it, and you, like, once you've edited it, and you have, sort of pumped it out as it was, yeah, the quality is always just pants. Don't be lazy. I'm not being lazy, it's true. Like, if I, like, even right now, you know, like, the quality of it, if I took this into a video editor and then edited it, the quality's pants. Oh, how do you, oh, I remember that. Oh, wait. I've forgotten how you do it. I've not played Dark Souls for so long, and I, like, jump into PvP, like, hey, what's up? Yeah, I'm good. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even remember the controls, like, barely, literally barely. This guy's gonna backstab me at any second, like, he's fishing. Cause like he doesn't get that I'm chill. Wait a minute, I'm chill, man. I'm chill. Here, I'll give you a chance to be chill too. I like to do that since you've not. Oh no, Dark Spirit Jerk has invaded. Let's get the Jerk together. Uh oh, here he is. Oh, he's going down there. He's a moron. Haha. Chaz. Oh, another Phantom. I'm gonna sit and I'll sit and cheers them. Reds are always just kind of like, I'm here to invade, I'm cray cray. Yes, hello. That red dude can kill me anytime he wants. He's around the corner, you stupid. Well, whatever. Yay! Nice boobies. I sit down now. I'm cool. Red guy's over there, go get him. Oh, another perp? Uh-oh. I'm just gonna chill here and just enjoy. I've been trying to think of like a new game to get because like, well, Monster Hunter is like, Monster Hunter kind of flatlined. Like it was climbing a gradual hill and then it sort of flatlined out on a plateau of keep grinding monsters for decorations that are random, and it's kind of like, There's a festival starting at the end of the month. I'll be back on for that because there's stuff to get that I can actually get that's not random. So for that I will be there. But after that I'll be like, So I've been looking at other games to get and I don't know. I've been trying to think like, you know, what else could I play? What else am I feeling? And I don't know. I got a really awesome RPG that was like £4, and I'm thinking about streaming it, but I haven't yet. If you want, I could edit your streams, re-uploads. That would mean I would need to be predictive. Oh, productive? Predictive? Just an offer, don't want money or anything. No, you don't need to do that. I can do that. If you want me to do it, I will. No, you don't need to re-edit my streams. What are you gonna re-edit, you know? It's like, I feel like sometimes my streams are like kind of lacking energy because I'm lacking energy. So sometimes I just feel like maybe I should not have a mic and just do the gameplay. And then sometimes I feel like, you know, it needs commentary and stuff like that. So I just don't know. I'm in two minds about everything at the moment. I just don't know. It's very weird. I used to know, but now I just don't. Now I'm just questioning everything and thinking like, you know. I like you and your mic. Thanks, FaZe. I mean, I've got the camera as well. I could use a camera, but I'm like, I hate being on the screen so much. It's just not cool. Like, I don't know, man. I am not comfortable being on the screen. That's my problem. Even though I do have the thing. And I was thinking about doing it at the start and the end of streams, just to say like, hey, you know, blah blah blah, chat, blah, 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 whatever. And then I mean, I can cut that out of the highlights and stuff. It doesn't even have to be there. It could just be a stream thing. So I'm like, FaZe cam? You should do that! Yeah, but it doesn't make a difference. Like, just because you stick a face cam on your stream doesn't mean you get more viewers. It doesn't work like that. Like I'm saying, you have to, now, with the influx of people who have started streaming, you gotta do something outrageous, or different, or be known for something already. You know what I mean? I'm not outrageous, and I'm not super different, I don't think, so, you know, I'd need to do some videos or something, like, I mean, I know Monster Hunter quite well, I know Dark Souls quite well. I mean, I don't know what I would do, but, you know, if I did some videos on them. But then the thing is, I've done videos on YouTube, and then I spend, you know, a couple of days editing this and that or whatever. I upload them, and they get like 2 views, and I'm like, ugh. So, you know, it's really hard to do anything in this internet business garbage. Yes, exactly, exactly. Facecam makes you more fake because you feel like you have to react. Well, see, my problem with that also is that my face is always on the TV when the facecam is on, so I can see my face. And that makes it 10 times worse, because if you're aware of your face, then you're like, oh, how is my face? You know? Like, it's like trying to get the best angle and be like, oh, I'll just sit like this, and then it becomes completely stupid. So, like, I'd rather that I couldn't see my face, because then I wouldn't care what I looked like, because I wouldn't know, and I'd just be like, then it would be far more natural. But I feel like if I'm on cam, I have to, like, make funny faces, or smile, or, you know, do some crap like that, and it's like, I don't sit here smiling, and, you know, like, if I was on cam, I feel like I might make people depressed. If I watch other people on cam, they're not smiling all the time, and I have no problem with it. Like, so I don't know. I don't know. Got yelled at for clickbaiting on YouTube because I had sex bot. What? Even though it was an inside joke with most of my stream and it was dumb. Wait, what do you mean? Do you mean someone put in your comments that it was clickbait because you had whatever and it was just whatever? Every single video that I see, almost, right? Almost every single video that I see on YouTube right now, as of right now, is like, clickbait. Every single one. They're all just clickbait. Like, even the titles on them and what they are and stuff, they're clickbait. Like, I've never seen so much clickbait. Do you know what I mean? Never. I'm friends with you. Do not kill me. Yay. Good. Yay. I'm not fighting you, I'm just chilling. You wanna kill me? Kill me. What? I'm not fighting, what? What? I don't think this game doesn't have the shrug shoulders thing like the other one, so... look at Tim the Tat Man, he does not always smile. Yeah. My friends, a few people DM me and yelled at me for having sex bot in my most popular video. What? I don't understand. Huh? He killed himself. He killed himself rather than fight me. I'm just seeing what people's behavior is. It's quite interesting. It's quite fun. Some people, like, just don't get it, and, like, if there's a group of 3 of them, they just come along and they're like, ah! And they attack you because they think you're gonna attack them or something. And then, like, other people are cool, and you're like, I'm cool, I'm not gonna attack you, you know, because, like, I'm an invader. My job is to kill them. But you know, I'm opting out. I'm not playing the game the way it's meant to be played. I'm a rebel. It's dumb that they're shouting at you saying it's clickbait and stuff. It's not clickbait. It is sexbot. It was sexbot. I assume it's one of the videos. Was it one where I was typing, or was it like just a random one where you had the thing and you just said that? But I mean, that's, you know, that's what we were doing. It's what we called it. And exactly, it's like, you know what you mean. I know what you mean. And, you know, put a short description in the video or something. Sex balls, like, I don't know. But you don't even have to do that. Screw those people. Who cares what they think? Just saying. Mum, pull the plug. I wasn't gonna hurt you, I promise. I was just gonna come and smile, maybe tickle you with my sword a little bit. Tickle, tickle. Oh, you're dead. Oh, crap. I'll try and earn someone's trust and then, like, kill them at, like, the most inopportune moment. No copy me, sir. Why you copy me? No. Aye. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Don't worry about, like, YouTube comments. Anyway, they're probably just trolling anyway, do you know what I mean? Doesn't matter. Everyone trolls everyone. Everyone makes clickbait. It's the world today, okay? That's how it is. That's all I see. Sexbot renters? Oh. No, it was the sexbot renters. What? And everyone got pissed because I was being a hypocrite. That's not. I don't think that's how you spell it. But I can't spell it either. Because I hated clickbaiting. It's buzzy. What do you mean? It was the sex? No, returns. I was like, renters? What? Sexbot renters. That does sound like a thing. Would you like to rent Sexbot? $5.99, $5. Oh, look at this move. What? Bam! That's cool, huh? Bam! I need to get someone with that. I'm going back. No, I'm not. Where are they at? Just wait here. Faithful Mars or Faithful Mars? Yeah, Mars. It was just there wasn't a space. That was looked weird. Sexbot returns. I don't. How are you being a hypocrite? Because you made a title that says Sexbot returns when you had the Sexbot thing on. Well, called it Sexbot. It's not Sexbot, but whatever. You know what you meant. Doesn't matter. If other people have a problem with it, it's their problem. You know what you meant. You know it's a joke. You know it's kind of funny. So don't worry about it. When you get famous, they'll all understand, because you'll have explained it and they'll go, ah, I get it now. Ha ha ha! It's such a great video. Ha ha ha! Can't believe I said you're a hypocrite. There. Because as people, they change their tune, don't they? I hate people who clickbait, and I was barely clickbaiting. No, you're not, because it features exactly what you said. It's just that their minds thought of something else. That's not your fault. That's not clickbait. Clickbait is when you just make something that is blatantly something that someone's gonna watch. Or like when you put these stupid some of these reaction videos, they've got these thumbnails with people like making these stupid faces, and it's like they're not even from the damn video, you know, it's just some random thing that they like picked from somewhere, and it's like, those are clickbait. When you're featuring things in the thumbnail that's not even in the video, that's clickbait. Because you're just making up garbage. You know? It's stupid. And I've seen that, there's a lot of that garbage. There's a lot of those thumbnails, you look at them, and you're like, oh, what's that? And then you look at the video and you're like, it's not even in it. And you're like, piece of garbage. And it's some garbage video that it's just boring, and you're like, what is this garbage? That's clickbait. That's what that is. It's had 1 million views, you're like, psh. Why don't I just do this? Upload some garbage thumbnail, people click on it, oh, it's clickbait! I had 1 million views, screw you, dickhead. That's what they're like. That's what these people who are making the clickbait are thinking. They ain't thinking, oh, I feel so bad. They're thinking, clickbait, here we go. Wow, yeah, 1 million views. I mean, some of them probably do try and make videos that are entertaining, but a lot of them are just boring garbage. Like, they just are. Some of them are okay, but some of them are just boring garbage. It's just... How YouTube says its rules that clickbait is not tolerable. And they have a loose definition of what the hell clickbait actually is. Don't think they know. I wouldn't believe or trust YouTube on a thing they ever said. Like, they're corporate. YouTube's corporate. Twitch has gone corporate now. That's also another reason Twitch has turned a little bit like crap for new streamers, because Twitch used to support smaller streamers, and like, you know, you could like, they could like put you on the front page on things and like do really awesome, and now it's kind of like they will only support the people who bring in the money, and they support them big time, you know. Did I like hit this guy? This guy's amazing. I swear to God, best Souls player. Oh, he died. Yeah. He was holding his own against like 5 or 6 mobs, including 2 of us. No, well, yeah, including 2 of us. Like, that was crazy, man. I don't know how he lasted so long. Wow. I couldn't decide what to play. I was thinking about playing Monster Hunter, but like I'm saying, it's just like killing the same monsters over and over and over and over is kind of getting a little bit old. Gotta be said. So like I'm saying, festival end of the month, cool. And like I said, I was thinking for something else to play. I couldn't think of what to play. I was thinking I've still got bosses to kill in Dark Souls 2, so I could still finish that game. I was thinking of buying Sword Art Online or God Eater 2 Rage Burst, but I didn't yet. They're on sale just now, but I wanna, but I didn't. I made a really bad purchase and bought the Surge, and I should not have, because it's a piece of crap. I wish I could return it, but I can't, so kind of stuck with it. And that was like $10, so I'm like, may as well have taken my $10 and thrown it out the window, because it's garbage. And that was after I played the demo, but I played the demo, don't ever do this. I played the demo out of boredom, and I was like, oh, it's alright. And I was only like, yeah, it's alright, because I was not bored. And I bought it, and never do that. Never do that. Some advice. I like watching small streamers over bigger streamers. Small streamers are more active in chat, seem more real. Well, yeah, I know. Well, the thing is, like, when you've got the chat flowing by at 100 miles an hour, there's only so much you can really do, isn't there? Big streamers are usually fake. Well, yeah, there's some exceptions. Yeah. But I mean, like, if I mean, I don't know, bigger streamers, like, you know, they started somewhere. They didn't automatically always have 1,000, you know, viewers and stuff, or 10,000, whatever, you know, whoever we're talking about here. You know, they all started somewhere, so there was a point where it just became, you know, a thing that was kind of its own, it just snowballs, I think. Like, you know, if you're lucky enough to get into that, sort of, I don't know the words. If you're lucky enough to, like, have, like, you know, a whole bunch of people come by your channel and view your channel and stuff, and then your channel starts to grow, and then, you know, I think that there's a point where it just snowballs, because once it's got to a certain point, then people just start joining to see what the hell people are watching your channel for. Which is nice. I mean, I do it, you probably do it. You know, we'll go to a channel that's got, like, maybe 1,500 viewers, or even 300 viewers on some game, and be like, well, why are people watching this guy? I don't want. Or, like, you go to another channel that's got, like, you could look at Sea of Thieves, all of a sudden it shoots up to the top of Twitch, you're like, wait, why is Sea of Thieves at the top of Twitch? Click on Sea of Thieves, you see it's Summit streaming to like 50k, and I'm like, what? He was streaming to like 20k like last year, and it's like, wow, he blew up. Do you know what I mean? It's like, if you go from like 20k viewers to 50k viewers, how are you supposed to keep track of that? And how are you supposed to be personal to everyone? It's not possible. It's not possible. If I ever became big or anything, I would not let myself change. I would be me no matter what. Yeah, but like, well, yeah, like you're not gonna change the person you are, but it's very hard to be personal with people when there's that many people. It's really not possible. And then, you know, then you watch it, and then you see that they only really respond to somebody. Yeah, I knew he was gonna do that. They only really respond to somebody who, like, donates to them or whatever. Do you know what I mean? But then, like, it's kind of the only way to get a message, like, noticed. And then people turn around and go, oh, they only read the donated ones. And it's like, you know, you can only do so much. But then there's also smaller streamers who probably could read the chat and stuff, and then what they do is just ignore it unless they get tipped, which seems a little bit sort of, you're clearly just in it for the money, you know? It's a little bit like, But then streaming sort of blew up and became a lucrative career, and then all of a sudden there was people doing very entertaining streams. I mean, Dr. Disrespect, if you've ever watched his stream, you can't deny it's very entertaining, even if a bit loud and, you know, crass, but like, he's branded his own form of entertainment in a stream, and that's why he's got a lot of viewers. You know, he does like just good things. How people like become kid friendly and play one game because they got big off of it. Well, that's what I was thinking as well. It's like, if you play multiple games, it's kind of difficult to get noticed. Like, I'm thinking, like, if maybe I streamed one game all the time, it might be better off, but then I would get bored. I was thinking before, like, maybe I should just stream Souls games, maybe I should just do Souls games, but I just get so bored, and it feels like I can't do the same thing all the time. It's just, I can't do it. I don't know how some other people do it, but they do. But then they're doing it for a stream, and it's, I don't know. It's really difficult. I like streaming lots of games and sort of bringing lots of games, and then maybe anyone who is viewing might see a game they've not seen and be like, oh, this is kind of cool, I like this. Or maybe it's a really garbage game, and I'm playing it, and they're like, this game sucks, I'm glad I didn't buy it, and I can agree with them and tell them how garbage it is. Things like that are good. Like, I like doing that, but yeah, I don't know, dude. It's difficult. I would take donations for a bit, but if I started getting rich, I would give most of it away. I really think people are too greedy. Aw, that's nice. Kid friendly? Oh, you mean like if they used to be like more real and just be like swearing all the time and all that stuff? Like, I was thinking as well, like, I need to relax more on my stream and not worry about saying fuck and shit and piss and balls, because I'm an adult and I can say what I like. But I don't even do it all the time, do you know what I mean? Some days, generally when if I game when I wake up, I'm a lot more fuck sort of type thing, but later on at night I'm a lot more chill and I don't really. Unless something's really pissing me off, then I'll be like, ah. But, you know, Ragnar to Gimp. Come kid friendly. I'm not. And my target audience is people my age. But then, you know, I don't care who's watching, but that would be my target. It's just like, you know, for people my age. Like, it doesn't matter. Like I'm saying, that's who I aim at. I'm not aiming at this age or that age or whatever. I'm just saying, that's my age. I'm not, you know, this is my age. I'm aiming for people my age, and if whoever else wants to watch can watch, but I'm not, you know, I'm not putting the stream on for them. I don't know. I'm just streaming for the sake of streaming, because I like streaming. Yeah, that's pretty right, yeah. Why is your stream a blushing emoji? No, it's a smiling one. Oops. I hit the mic thing. Let me check that. It doesn't say, actually. When I go to emoji, it says smiling face with smiling eyes. So, I don't know. It's blushing. It says smiling face with smiling eyes. I'm not 40 yet, but I will be. You know, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen one day. Ragnar! Fight the giant, Ragnar! You can do it, I believe. No, fight the giant, Ragnar. The giant, not me. The giant. Fight him. Don't run away. Fight the giant. Oh, for God's sake. You can't just chill in this game and watch people fight a giant. It's so sad. Oh, there's a dude up there, too. What is going on? Oh, and another Sumbro. Yeah, it's a party. Sumbro party. Oh, ow. No, don't kill me, I'm a good guy. No, I'm a good guy. No, I'm not here to fight you. No, I'm your friend. Oh, hi, Red. Where did they go? Are they inside? They must be inside. What's Red doing? Oh, here they are. What is this even? This is funny. Why do people amuse all gamers are... What? Why do people amuse all gamers are I can't... oh, assume all gamers are heartless and toxic. I don't... I've never found that. Why do you feel that way? Heartless and toxic. I think that might be something to do with your age and the people that you hang around with at school and stuff. Because, obviously, a lot of them probably play Fortnite. And that's probably where that's coming from. I'm not sure. I have zero input on that one, really. All my friends are gamers. Yeah, well, that'd be a good song, actually. And they don't play Fortnite. Oh, well. But some of them do, secretly. We all hate that game right now. Oh, good. Well, why is it so damn popular, then? It's still the top game on Twitch. I think some people seem to have gotten sick of it and like just don't want to hear anything about it, and then like some people are just like clearly still super into it, cause you know, Ninja's still famous, right? Cause of Ninja? Yeah, there you go, right. I've never seen a Ninja stream, I've never watched a Ninja stream, and I don't like Fortnite. But I know the name and I've seen his goddamn face. because they plaster it everywhere, and he's like Twitch's golden boy right now. So, yeah. It's like PewDiePie on YouTube, you know what I mean? It's the same sort of thing. It's I'll promote whatever's gonna make him money. I watched a lot of the retro streamers. I like watch retro like all the time, and like there's a dude I'm watching just now called Cinitar. He's what do you call it? He's affiliate, and he's trying to get a partnership. So like, you know, he has about sort of average of 60 to 80-ish viewers on every stream, and then he'll get raided now and again, and maybe have like over 100 and stuff. But like, you know, he streams every day. He just streams retro games, plays them from beginning to end. He's not super loud or anything. He's actually really quiet. But like, you know, if he got partnered, that'd be cool. But like, you know, like, well, the retro community is sort of its own community, which is really cool. But like, you know, not like Twitch won't do anything to help. Twitch just gives you your stupid little stats and says, there you go, make me my money, bitch. I like how Fortnite's getting money. Dumbass 5, because of all the cosmetics, man. They're like $30 for like an outfit, right? It's like ridiculous. $30 for an outfit. I want to make a video on how bad The Sims 4 is, because unfortunately I bought that too because it was on sale. And I realized there isn't actually a game in it. There's no game. Oh, you can spend money to buy packs that have stuff and extra gameplay elements, but they all cost money. And it's kind of like, well, why is there no game in the game? So I kind of want to make a rage video about that, but I'm not very ragey. But I do dislike it. It's terrible. There's nothing to do in the game. It's boring as hell. It's $20, yeah. And it's like, shit's my lunch. Huh? Sims 4 is not that bad. Is that Nickelback? I don't know. Hey Google, who are we listening to?
You're listening to Santana, Why Don't You and I, Shaman, by Classic Rock Florida, She Radio.
Santana. My dad likes Santana, that's funny. They do sound kind of Nickelbacky, you're right. I can turn it up if you want. Hey Google, volume 25%? Yeah. It's British? They probably have a different one in America. I don't know. Alexa's like, sounds like Alexa. My mom has Alexa. She got that for Christmas from my dad. And she never uses it. It's so funny. Is that a Google Home? Yeah, I got it on sale. It was like 30 bucks. Zod? What are you doing? Come on, guy. Another dark spirit. What is going on here? I want to buy an Alexa. Are you planning on using it with stuff at home, or are you just gonna be like me and sort of basically have it as a radio alarm clock with a lot of extras? Do you like rock? And oh my god, they sound like Nickelback. Yeah, you're right. They do so much. Hey! Hey! Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, I'm running into the balls. Come on, man. I don't want to die. Leave me, man. I don't want to die. There you go. That's it. I thought this was like some kind of fight club. Like, I'm not sure why we've got all these people coming. I'm just like trying to figure it out. Probably use it for my lights and music. Okay. But if you're going to use it for your lights, you got to make sure that you get whatever it is that's compatible to work with that. Like, if you get the Alexa, you need like a Kindle thing or Fire Stick or something, I don't remember. And if you get the Google one, you need like, oh, what is it? Oh, you need Chromecast. And then you can do stuff with it. You know? Okay. Yeah, mine's basically just like a radio alarm clock. But then, you know, it's got so many extra things that it'll do as well, and it's so awesome. And this is, what is it? Classic Rock, Florida. That's the radio station. It's the best radio station ever. It just plays classic rock all day, every day. So good. 100% wonderful radio station. Favorite radio station. Favorite radio station. I was looking at digital radios and stuff, and they were all about £35–50, so that's why I was like, hey, this is the same price, I'll just get this, and then it does more. Woohoo! So, you know, bargain. Kind of rock. Oh, anything, dude, I'm not bothered. I like stuff like Leonard Skinner and things like that, you know, like classic. I like everything on this channel. That's the best way to put it. Everything on this radio channel, I love. It's wonderful. It's the best channel. That's what I'm saying. It's so good. They're having a little fight club over here. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm gonna sit down just here. Just observe. I'm just confused, man. This host is confusing. You wanna fight me? Alright, Red, let's go. I don't remember how to play this game. Come on, man. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Woohoo, I got hit him. Yeah. I literally can't remember how to play this game. I keep pressing the wrong buttons to like swing the sword and everything. Because of... Well, because I've played so many other fighting games at this point. Dark Souls used to be the only fighting game that I played. And it was like, I couldn't figure out controls for any other game. I was like, oh, it's Dark Souls. And now, I play Dark Souls and I'm pressing triangle to attack and stuff. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? It's always R1! But it's cause Monster Hunter and other things, man. Like, and I love the controls in those games too. I like triangle for attack and stuff. I think it's cool. Anyway, it's not an excuse. I'm not saying I would have beat that guy anyway. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Literally, if you wonder like what's wrong with you, you suck so bad. I cannot remember. I'm bad. Yeah, I do suck bad because I haven't played for ages. It's very simple. It's very simple. That's what happens. You don't keep up your skills. Do you know who Asking Alexandra, as they are big in the UK and over there? What? What do you mean? It's Alexa. Who's Alexandria? They're a rock band? Oh, right. Clearly, no, I don't know them. Clearly, I have no idea. Hey Google, volume 20%. It's a little bit loud. Asking Alexandria. I've never heard of them, Face. I don't know any modern music. I feel like an old man. I think that's, you know... well, no, I'm lying. I do know modern music. Like, if you were like... Oh, I do know modern music. I have heard lots of it. It's just that I prefer the music on this station. Because all modern music stems from this music anyway. It's good music. Was that person? No, what the hell? Oh, this person is not even here. Tell Google to play Stand Up and Scream by asking Alex. No, I won't do that. If they're like official things, you have to have like a Spotify account. But I just have the free one, so all I have is the free music and yeah, the radio and stuff. Tell Google to play. Like, I think... Oh, I keep hitting the mic, man. Clumsy oaf. Hey Google. Play, Stand Up and Scream by asking Alexandria. Hey, don't ignore me. Hey Google. Play Stand Up and Scream by asking Alexandria.
Playing Stand Up and Scream on Spotify.
Oh well. Wait a minute. It just said Stand Up and Scream. I don't know if that's actually the song or not. Oh, is this what you're saying? It's like heavy metal or something? It's a bit quiet. Hey Google. Volume like 25%. They sound like thingy. What's their name? You know, that band. With the people in it. You know, that one. They play the guitars. Talk about sounding like an old person. I can't think of their name. I fell off. No, I did it on purpose. No, it's alright. I'll get 1 second, Phase. I'll tell you who it is. I'm not. I can't remember their song names though. God damn it. Into the Fire by 8. I don't even know what you're talking about. Oh, is that what this is? I can tell this is Into the Fire, yep. Oh, System of a Down. But a little bit harder. They're amazing too. I know. Why? I was being nice to you. Keep up. Oh my god, that's funny. He gave up, he's like, fuck it. Oh, he came back. Cool. He's fishing for a backstab. You got me. Oh, you got me, sir. He's got that roll time really good. What? The band so much. Asking Xandra, yes, that's the song name. Okay. Do you live by people? What do you mean? I live in a big block of flats. Or as you would call them in the Americas, apartments. Because you're wrong. Nah, you call it an apartment if you want. Not a nice block either, like, you know, I don't know what your equivalent are of, like, council estates, but, you know, that sort of thing. Big, huge building with a whole bunch of flats and a whole bunch of people that live in them. Some neighbors are noisy sometimes. I never try. I try never to be too noisy. Like, the music at that level isn't going to disturb anyone. It's not possible. Block of flats sounds like a brick house that just got leveled. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. I don't know why. I thought I put a picture on... No, I didn't. That would be stupid. Dying of laughter? Why? Because I live in a ship... in a... shithole, I guess? That was a great response. Okay. Perhaps lives in a dump. I'm dying of laughter right now. The way you said it? Alright. I know where I live ain't glamorous. Believe me. Everyone else that lives here knows that too. Yeah, this band's alright. Just listen to it, jamming along. That means it's good. You never heard this song? Did he say Michael Myers? Is this from Halloween or something? Did they do the new Halloween movie? That'd be sick. Probably didn't though. Reminded me of Pantera as well. Hey Google, what are we listening to?
You're listening to Stabbing in the Dark by Ice Nine Kills.
Oh, there you go. Stabbing in the Dark by Ice Nine Kills. Lovely. Like Slipknot. It was a good song. I liked it too. I feel like at some point I have to record the songs that I wrote and like just record them at least and get them EQ'd and done the best I can. Just cause I'll feel like shit if I never do it and feel and like, you know, I like become an old man and then, you know, I look back at my life and I go, oh, I wish I'd done that, I never did that, and then I die and I'm like, you know, so I need to do that sometime. Fairly soon. Perhaps what made you switch to Twitch? What made you switch to Twitch? What do you mean? Because YouTube sucked balls. Because YouTube was... I don't know. YouTube just seemed a bit too wild. Record songs? What do you mean? I like play the guitar and do music and stuff, but like I haven't really been focusing on it like a lot recently, like because I've been streaming and stuff. So I sort of want to go study a few things and like just, you know, do it better. But like I'll never, you know, I've tried recording and doing things in the past and it's never come out the way I wanted it, so, you know, all I can do is sort of keep trying and, you know, I'll fail, but at least I'll have some recordings of stuff. Do an IRL stream doing that, and Cubase and things? Yeah, it's a possibility. Just not yet. You wanted to start playing the drums? Perfect, I need a drummer. I have to do all that myself. I do it in the program, you know, like I'll, you know, quantize a drum beat and stuff and just like make it all like blah blah blah. I've actually got a drum machine, so I'll use the drum machine to get my BPMs and stuff and then get it all right, like with whatever I'm playing, and then I'll just transfer the, you know, I'll use the BPM and then I'll make a beat that goes to it, and then I'm like, okay, cool, and, you know, just do it like that. And then obviously I've got a bass guitar and a regular guitar, so I tried doing the bass line with the bass guitar, but I don't know, the recording never came out too good, but then I probably EQ'd it, duffed it anyway. Haven't bought a set yet. Be your drummer? Yeah, that's cool. You send me your recordings over Tinternet. You can drum over on you can audio it over on live on what am I wanting to say? Discord. That's the word. Do we still have that? I'm pretty sure we do. Well, that's not how you spell it. It's no E. Why did I put an E on the end? Because I'm not clever. Discorday? Discorday? Oh, in the face. And he's just like firing crossbows. I want him just to stay in the center so I don't have to move the camera. This is pretty cool though. I kind of like just watching, do you know what I mean? It's very entertaining. Because at least it's not, you know, we're not sitting here watching NPCs, we're watching people go at it. And it's just kind of cool. I'm thinking about getting an electric drum kit. Oh, cool. So I can have the sound different instead of buying new parts and stuff. Yeah, that'd be sick, man. Probably a good thing to start on too. And it's not going to annoy the neighbors so much. I mean, you can put headphones on that thing and, you know, just be in your own little world and like, no one's going to be pissed off because it's not going to be like rattling through the house and stuff. It'd be pretty cool, I think. And there's nothing wrong with that as well, because like, you know, today it's like, it doesn't really, I don't think it makes a difference, man. You could play whatever drums you want, like, regular drums, drum kit drums, it's not gonna matter. If you're recording stuff, it is what it is. The sound quality is gonna be that good on them anyway. Well, depending on what you're recording with, like, that's, the best music is all made with the best recording equipment. And that's thousands and thousands and thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of pounds or dollars by the end of it. And none of us have that. So, you know, our stuff will never sound like the stuff that we hear in the charts and etc. You know, finished albums and things. But, you know, we can try. We can try. My like, anything I've done, I've always aimed for it to sound like, you know, commercial, like, you know, retail music, like, would sound all EQ'd and stuff like that, but I'm a failure at EQ. I'm a massive EQ failure. I have studied it a lot, and I've failed a lot. I haven't failed because I have learned, but it's a very slow process, and I've not done it for a while as well, which is also bad. So I have to get back into it, like I'm saying. The EQ, I find, is the most difficult part of anything. But then I think I need a clearer thought in my mind of where I'm going with a song or something, than to EQ it with that thought, because, like, I was a little bit of, like, that's why I took a break, because I was getting my head in a mess with the EQ things. I'd love to meet up with you sometime and just hang. You seem really chill. Aw. I am very chill. I just, you know, there's reasons though. Why chill? Man, check these songs that you guys playing now, man. I don't even know where we're at. Like, hey Google, what are we listening to?
Sometimes it ends by asking Alexandria.
Oh, is this back on their album now then? Why did it play someone else before? I don't understand. Weird. You're on some legal medication. Why, do you have the herpes? Have you got butt lumps? Legal medication. Got the herpes. How long is this fight taking, by the way? Jesus Christ. You're not supposed to ask this. You're supposed to be honorable. Anyway. Are you serious? Shut up, FaZe. So what do you get? You get the happy meds? Dead ass, really? I don't believe you. Don't take the happy meds. They're bad. I know. I get happy meds, yes. Nah, they're bad. They're bad. I didn't like the happy meds. I didn't take them. I was like, no. No thank you. They changed you as a person. And I'm like, nah. Still want to be me, man. So I smoked the Chiba. Specifically indicas. Well, no. It depends. Depends. You can go for sativa during the day. It depends on the person as well. Depends on the person. You can't say that's the right solution for everyone. But, you know, it is prescribed in California IA. They aren't bad. It's a form of plant. I'm on for medication. What? What do you mean? Oh wait, what? You get legal indica? You bish? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, FaZe. Yeah, that took so long. It took so long. You get prescribed that? Wait, what do you mean taking it? You mean smoking a bowl? Oh my god, wait, you said you vaped? You're probably vaping it. I would put you on your ass. Eat it. Oh, they prescribed you pills of it? They like gave you it in pill form? It's an edible. What do you mean it's an edible? Like what kind of edible? Like a cake? What the fuck are you talking about? Like rock candy and brownies. Okay. And cake. You just have cake? Wait, you go... Where do you go to get this cake? Like, where do you go that they give you cake? And you're like, thanks. It's my meds for the day. Like rock candy and brownness? Brownness? I eat brownness all the time. Nom nom. Nom 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 brown. Nom nom. I see you're fighting over here. I'm going to masturbate as I run. Masturbation powers activate. I can make it, and I can buy it. What do they give you, like baking powder laced with Chiba? What is this world coming to? Why am I not a part of it? No. What do we got going on here? We got red, just jumping around. Perp's fighting, so we're both on the red. I'm just observing. Oh, we're moving. We're moving. I can make butter. Wait, what? Are you talking about like actually just making stuff from? Oh, uh-oh. Guess who died? You have to have like a ton of it to make butter. Like what do you like? You have to have a large amount of butter. Well, not large. Well, it's supposed to depend how much you want to make. But eating it is a lot stronger than smoking it as well. You grow it. I don't think you grow it, FaZe. Shut up. Yes, I do. No, I don't believe you. Did you see that? What the hell? What just happened? He stabbed the ground, and he died over there. I confuse. No, you don't though. It's not legal there. Isn't it just California? I don't know where it's actually legal, to be fair. I thought it was just California that had the legal thing, and I don't think it's legal. I don't know if it's legal to grow it. Although I know there are some places where it is legal to. Oh no, wait! You can get like a card. If you have a card, you can grow it legally, but only a certain amount. Right? What the hell is Moobot doing? I've never seen that message before. Game Spooch? Where is that message from? Game Spooch is my other gaming channel that has one video that has like 70,000 views or something retarded. Because it's what's her face? From the Phantom Pain. It's the lady. Quiet. Jesus Christ, that's it. Quiet! Any household with at least an adult 21. 12 plants? Wait, hang on, wait. Wait, I'm chatting on Twitch here. Wait, just give me just hold the horses, buddy. Just trying to have a conversation. Chill your, just put your combat hard on somewhere else. Right. C, I think. Right. If the adult is caretaker of someone, the adult gets caretaker's plant, so it'd be 24. No, wait, no, so what I was gonna say is, like, you're saying any household, but it's not any household that has, like, a card or something? Like, do you not have to have something that says you're allowed to do it? Any household with at least one adult is allowed to grow 12 plants. Nice. Be strict out of all estates. It could change depending on how the final laws are. How can you have 12? Like, how could any household at all in the whole state be allowed 12 plants per house? That seems like an awful lot. That's all I'm saying. I mean, one or two, but 12? Yes, you have to have a card. Ah, what is the card that you have to have? You have to have a grow card. So what is that then? Why is a grow card a thing? Who can apply for it? Are there certain conditions, or can anyone apply for it? How does that work? Or else you get jail. A legalized grow card, right? Yeah, but what are the conditions for obtaining said card? Why are people getting this card? That's the question. I'm supposed to be... I'm forgetting why I'm here. Anyone can have it as long as you have no felonies. And you're over 21. You have to pay money every year for it. It's like a license. It's like a license to grow. What if you have felonies? Are you automatically not allowed it? What if your felony is you had like a speeding thing or something? I don't know. Something that wasn't drugs. Or is that like more technical? Is that like, it's not just, yeah, it's probably not black and white. I don't know. So it's a license to grow, a grow license. But I don't get it, like, so you're saying that you have that, and you just grow it at home, and your parents are cool with that, they're like, yeah, it's got a grow license, it's all good. Proud of my boy. There are exceptions with some. Okay, so this is grey. Okay. Just depending. Probably if your felony is that you were dealing weed, it's probably not gonna get one of the cards, is what I'm saying. The caretaker can have 36 plants. Your caretaker? What the hell? What is it? What's a caretaker? To just clean the house and stuff? You have a maid? Told you you're rich. Caretaker. His brothers and me? What? Ah, you lost me. Also, I'm Bible thumping. Caretaker is someone who grows for you. Huh? Huh? 36? That's a lot of plants, man. That's a lot of plants. I mean, it's a lot of plants. So I was gonna say, what did you use? What did you do? How did you know? But you didn't do it. He only has like 15 though. Okay. So you don't know the process of doing it. You just go and check on them now and again. You know, like you gotta make sure they get their, you know, their cycles, and like they gotta get the right feed and this and that and other things, blah blah blah, to make the best sort of flowering thing. Oh, I wonder what happened. Another process to help him. Okay. And what type is it? Like how what happens, like, do you get seeds, or how, yeah, what happens with that? Like, do they just give you seeds, and then, or did you go and buy seeds from somewhere that you're legally allowed to go and buy them from? It's Cativa and the other kind of mix. There's no such thing as Cativa. Sativa. I help water. It's a hybrid. Yes, there is. No! Cativa keratin. Mm-hmm. That's hair stuff. This isn't. I get. It's a sativa and indica mix. You were like, I thought it was called Cativa. No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. Why are you making a sativa and indica mix anyway? That's stupid. They're both different. They have opposite qualities. They're polar opposites. You have sativa during the day. You have indica at night. Indica helps you sleep. It helps you relax. Helps your appetite. Helps you just unwind and just sort of just chill. Sativa is more like a heady thing. You don't feel it in your body. So during the day, if you have sativa, when you're being more active, that's really what that is for. So you could say have sativa during the day and indica at night. But I find it, I don't see any point in doing anything during the day. I find I just need it to sleep and like help appetite and not feel garbage all the time. So I find indica is like just nice at nighttime. I don't know. Mix, it can be a weird effect that helps my mood. Well, that's what I'm saying, like, the thing is, you're probably starting on something that's too strong anyway, like, and the fact that, like, you've not really had it before either, I would say, like, mixing strains is just dumb. You should totally see what one strain is like and what another is like, and then go, okay, this strain makes me feel this way. This strain makes me feel this way. Because Sativa's quite nice. But like I'm saying, I find it just gives me a headache. And then like, Indica is just nice, it's just chill, it's just like, Indica is like, I don't know, Indica is just really good. But then like, Indica is more prevalent than Sativa anyway, it's easier to grow, grows more abundantly, you get more of it, people prefer to grow it, so it's more readily available. Sativa is not so much, it's more expensive. If you mix both can be weird fact. Yeah, one or the other, it makes my anger or depression worse. Really? Tried both strains, it's just weird. Okay. How can that make it worse? Just one. Alright, man. Alright. I find them both together has more of a cancellation effect. It's like, they just fight each other. I find like, I suppose maybe if it's grown together it's different than if you just stick one in the other and go, hey, it's a mix. Woohoo. Stop Bible thumping, Nightbot. What's wrong with you? Jesus Christ. I'm pressing R1 to run, right? Because Monster Hunter. Like, I'm automatically pressing R1 to run because Monster Hunter. It's kind of bad. I just came to watch this crazy fest of nonsense. Ah. Oh. Whee! So far being more active and like more joyful. Yeah, fair enough. Weird here, man. It's falling in reverse. Oh, I don't know, yeah, maybe. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ask the Google. Hey Google, what are we listening to?
This is Situations by Escape the Fate.
Situations by Escape the Fate. Escape that fate. Oh. Bye. I don't know them. There you go. There you goes. That's a wonderful, that's a wonderful medication you've got there. That's something that, you know, something that I can't do. Sadly. But that is certainly what worked for me. When I felt that way many years ago. Perhaps I still do, not sure. You just learn to live with it, my friend. It's okay, egg. Okay. I should probably go kill him. Yeah! I'm doing well. I'm doing well! Hooah! Oh, baby! That was cool. I was maybe gonna play Subnautica as well, but I didn't play that. It's good to just get, I don't know. I got torpedoes for the, I got torpedoes for the, what do you call it? The deep butt, what is it? Deep butt 5. What's the thing called? The tiny submarine, right? Not the big one. And like, you fire them, and like they don't actually like fire and explode or anything. They're like, they make this gravity thing, and it makes the enemy bounce away, and then it like doesn't. It just comes back, and I'm like, that's garbage. You know, I wanted some full like, you know, assault weapon, and it's just a piece of garbage. Want to see you play it? Yeah, it's on PS4. Did you get it for free on PC, you lucky bastard? But yeah, it's on PS4. I paid money for it. Silly me. Anyway, there you go. I'm saying I'm really sad right now that I purchased a game that I think really sucks, and I'm gambling that it's probably gonna be free sometime this, you know, next couple of months, just because it sucks so bad. And I feel like I shouldn't have bought it, and I'm an idiot, and I wasted money. I wish I'd bought, God Hunter 2, no, God Eater, yeah. Yeah, it was free on PC. It might still be, I don't know. Epic Games or something. Epic Games website. Just type in Subnautica free on PC. I don't remember. I thought you got it already. Yay, let's dance. At this point, everyone's just like, shh, fight! No one fights in this game anymore. This is wonderful. I love it. Best game. Who's gonna do it? Yay! How does this look? I don't even think I can equip like a torch. Pretty sure that would like probably flip me over. Oh no, I can. Oh, how do I? No, how do I? No. Yay! I don't even know if I have that set. Really, nothing for this dude. This was just the Wraith playthrough, I remember. I don't even have nothing. Right in the butt. Nope, sorry. Oh? Oh, yeah. I forgot about the enemies. I think he did too. Oh, Phase, how many bites you got? 570, man. Oh, it's good. Hey, did you get Subnautica? Is it still free? Did you find it? Or is the deal done? Is it overs? Because I remember it was for a bit, but I don't remember if it was like still now. I know it was limited. It wasn't like free forever. Oh, you bought it when it was newer, so rip. Well, not really. Like, what did you pay? I paid $24.99. Was it? I think so. So yeah, $24.99. Are the doggies down here? There's no doggies. Why are we down here if there's no doggies? Serenading him with a torch. Oh, put the weapon away. There we go. It's better. I am your light. I am your shining light. I will guide thee. It's so stupid. So funny though. You paid money? Well, I know. I just meant like, how much was it? Did you buy it on PC? It's probably better on PC anyway. It probably loads in quicker. There's times when I come up to some of the underwater parts and like they haven't loaded in yet, and I know if I go into them, the game will glitch and it'll load on top of me, and then I'll have glitched the game, and I'll have to exit and load up my old save. So it's like, it's literally that bad at some points. I'm kind of like, It's not particularly incredible performance-wise. Let's just say. I mean, clearly they've done what they can, but like, yeah, it's not like, it needs either better optimized for console, you know what I mean, or like, it's probably just not really ideal for console to begin with, you know what I mean? Like, it was always written, it was always written for like the PC or whatever. Oh, it was like 30 bucks. Yeah, so I paid about the same. But it was on PS4. Did you get it on PC? I have a PC. Cool, cool. Oh, he's going along the secret bridge. Have you played much of it, Mike? Like, have you even played it? Cyclops, then factory reset because it was being buggy, so not really. The big thing's the Cyclops, right? I have that. I have the Cyclops and the smaller one. And like I'm saying, I got torpedoes, but they're kind of garbage. I don't have the prawn suit. I don't know where to. I haven't found things yet. Yeah, I don't know. And I was like building like a base and stuff, and it's kind of a little bit messed up, but it's still cool. Yeah, but it takes a while to get that game going. Like, you really need to get a scanner room before, like, you know, you've really got anything like that you can do. Sort of like find stuff easy and stuff. Like, you need a scanner room. I can't kill myself. Look, I was trying to kill myself. I can probably kill myself over the other side. Sacrifice! Or should we kill the dude? Kill the dude? Hey, hey. What if we I'm your enemy! I'm your enemy! We fight now. We fight now! No! We fight now! I'm not your friend anymore. Oh my god. That was horrible. I was bored of being friendly though. Dude was boring, he wasn't going anywhere. He killed himself. Oh god. What is this song? That's a hell of a song. Jesus Christ. Hey Google. What are we listening to? Oh, you don't know? Figures. Hey Google. What are we listening to?
You're listening to Dirt by Dream Drop.
Ah, dirt. And some of this music I would say isn't really too positive. So, you know, maybe mix it up with some other stuff. That's all I'm saying. Like classic radio Florida. Classic rock Florida. Yeah, that's the one. Once the dirt. I want the dirt. Give me the dirt. All of the dirt. Dirty. Oh, watch this way. gone. I am this now. They'll never know. They'll never see me. They'll never know I'm here. Sir, sir? Sir, sir? Round we shall knight you. I knight thee, sir, sir. Arise, sir, sir. That's great, guys. I'm ambushed. I'm gonna ambush you. You don't see this sword. This sword is invisible. You see nothing. There's no sword here. Shh. Shh. I'm not here. Nope. Nope. I'm not here. You don't see me. I'm hidden. There's no way that they'll never know. Never know. Arise, sir, sir of Sirlandia. From this day forward, you shall hereby be known. Sir, sir. I know we're kind of far away, but I can see them just... It's entertaining. Wait, I'm gonna hide in this one. Yep, there we go. I did it. I did it. Me, the priest. With the sword. What time is it? 4:06. Where? I should start killing people. It's getting boring not killing people, isn't it? It's literally been a passive stream, so it's just passive. Although, like, I don't know. It's more fun being passive. There's more interaction rather than just going, oh, kill you, God, now. I win, ha. It's more fun being nice. It's more fun. Oh, my sword. There we go, repaired. Should do some Dark Souls 2 bosses. I was playing the trial because there's like a free trial. It's not new or anything. Oh, what was it? Sword Art Online, Fatal Bullet. It's kind of cool. I'm not gonna buy it or nothing, but you know, it's kind of cool to have the trial for free. You can go up to level 30 or something. I'm like level 2 or 3. I'm like, cool. I'll probably play that for a bit. It's too expensive for my taste. It's like £20 or something. I'm like, nah, I ain't paying that. And then I think the one that's supposed to be good, like the Sword Art, if you're going for a Sword Art Online game, which I was looking at and I was thinking, yeah, maybe. So like, one of them was on sale just now. What was it? Hollow Fragment is apparently the best one. Like the newest one is Fatal Bullet, but Hollow Fragment is apparently the best one. So I'm like, oh, okay. But that's like £20 for like the special edition. I'm like, nah. Too much. I like the way he's bobbing to the music too. Yeah, that's why I was thinking about getting Rage Burst. God Eater 2 Rage Burst. But that is literally a Monster Hunter clone. Or, well... It, it is not Monster Hunter World, like, but Monster Hunter's been a game for ages, and, you know, God Eater was... Well, they had the first one, and then they had the second. It is literally Monster Hunter, but... It's like, you know, different Monster Hunter, so... I mean, I know I like Monster Hunter. I'm thinking about Monster Hunter right now. I'm waiting for this festival, man. I'm like, yeah. 26th February, by the way. 26th of January, by the way. Just ignore what I said about till, like, February, but it starts at the end of January. 26th, so, like, you know, festival means there's cool stuff you can get, all the cool stuff's back, all the cool events are back, there's new events, there's new stuff, there's new things, so, you know, you might want to jump on for that. Just saying. Just saying. You might want to, because you get stuff. Get all the stuff. Because you can't get the stuff right now. It's not there, there's no event, there's nothing happening right now. That's why it's like, for me, because I finished the game and, like, I've got to the point where it's literally just grinding for jewel gems to, like, you know, get better ones, and it's kind of like, it's a little bit samey. So, like, the event totally, you know, is fun. So, like, I'll jump back into it. But I'm also, like, you know, I miss it because it's just, I spent a lot of time with it. It's a very good game. Very good. But yeah, the end game grind is a little bit like, meh. I mean, I've got, you know, a few sets that I'm happy with. And, like, yeah, they could be better with better gems, yada yada yada, but the gems are RNG. You're not gonna get a certain gem that you're hoping for, even if you maybe kill 50 of you know, whatever. You know what I mean? You still might not get it. You could kill 100 things and maybe not get it. It's just kind of like, it's a little bit crappy. I'm not really into that, because for me, RNG sucks anyway. So if you're gonna base rewards on RNG, I'm gonna not get any, so thanks. Sucks. Like, I got some good things, like I'm saying, but, like, the rate at which stuff drops, and the rate at which garbage stuff drops, and the rate at which good stuff drops, it's like, really? Do I really want to spend hundreds and hundreds more hours grinding for something that might never be? And then even if I do get it, do I care? Is it gonna make a game-changing difference? No, it's not. So that's, like, that's where I'm at with that at the moment. Even if I get better decorations, gems, they're not going to change the game at this point. So I'm kind of like, eh. But the event does, because you get new armors, you get new this, you get new that. There's going to be the Geralt add-on DLC mission, I don't know, but it's free, so everyone gets it. That's coming the same time as the event's on. So, like, that is new stuff. It's not super new content, but it is new things, which is nice. So that's cool. And it's like definite things. It's like if you do the event, you get the thing. It's not like, oh, maybe you'll get it, RNG. It's, you definitely get the thing. So, you know, I'm down for that. That's fine. That's cool. But yeah, I don't. The RNG garbage is like, no. I'd rather play through Dark Souls, like, over and over, because I know what I'm getting and I know where I'm going and what I'm doing. It's like, than the end game RNG, and it's not a game you start from the beginning again. You don't go, ooh, you know what, I'll make a new character. Like, you don't, there's no point. There's no need. You just don't. Not in that game. It's not one of those games. It's a game where you grind something up and you're like, okay, I'm good, I've put in the time, we're here, we stay here, and, you know, we grind when the events are on, etc. So that's what that game's probably going to become now, which is kind of a shame, but that's kind of how it feels. But you have to finish the game to get to that point. You can't, like, you're not at that point unless you finish the game, and then you start grinding, like I'm saying, and you get to, like, like I'm saying, like whatever, I put in 500 hours or 500 something hours, and like it's at that point, you know, I'm like, I'm good. That's why I'm looking for something else. I just don't know what though, because Monster Hunter was so goddamn good. Nothing else is coming close, and I can't find anything else good to play. I enjoy Subnautica. Subnautica's cool. I've got the forest. I need to play through the forest. I kind of want Hello Neighbor, but I don't want to pay a lot of money for it. I don't want to pay anything for it really. I want it to be very cheap because I know it's not a great game. But I do want to play it. I got what was the other? I got an RPG, Risen. Like it's by the same people that did Elix, so I already know it's gonna be terrible in a good way. I already started it, and it's all like it's wonderfully bad and wonderful all at once. It's like it's superb. It's just fantastic. Like the the main character sounds like Jason Statham, but he's a pirate. That's funny already. What happened? Oh, some devil thing, right? Took his soul and he died or something like that. God knows, it really wasn't explained. It was really bad. Like the graphics are, oh my god, it's wonderful. Like I'm saying, it's wonderfully bad. But like, he died, and this voodoo priest dude just literally comes along, like 2 seconds after he's dead, and like his sister and stuff. He was with his sister, and they walked away, and like he sort of goes over the grave and like resurrects you. But this voodoo priest guy, like this voodoo priest, living on an island somewhere in the tropical whoever knows where, right? So you're thinking, right, this guy's gonna speak like some, God knows he's gonna speak like crazy, like language not being able to understand. Speaks perfect English with a British accent. I'm like, this game is quality. So I'm gonna be streaming that, and hopefully that'll be kind of funny. I just don't know when though, because I really have to be in the mood for it, because it's not necessarily like the most fun game to play, but it is pretty fun just watching and like just, oh my god, it's funny. But I know it's gonna be a bit of a chore, but it's funny. It's very funny. I love it. I love its wonderful badness. Look at this. We're breaking and breaking and breaking. We just keep breaking. I'm sad. Come on, one more invasion. At least. I could try going like that and then like that. Maybe that'll help. Probably not. I was doing it with the beat. I was playing a drum rhythm game earlier, just a demo. I downloaded a bunch of demos because I was just bored and just like looking for something to do. So I downloaded a bunch of demos because that doesn't cost any money. It's free. They're demos. So I checked that out. It wasn't really fun, but yeah. Rhythm. What is this guy? Terry. I like Terry. Terry! Get destroyed. Oh, I love Terry. Terry's great. Terry! What the hell is Terry doing? Like, really? What's Terry doing? He's just like, ow, ow, fireballs. He didn't go. He should have just left the area. Why didn't he go, like, further away? They wouldn't have fired fireballs at him. Silly Terry. He just stood there, he's like, kill me. Just do it. Oh, Terry. Just get it over with, man. Terry. I sad Terry. Wait a minute, FaZe, did you say The Sims wasn't rubbish? Did you say that? Wait, it was a long time ago. I didn't pick up on it. There's too much talking going on. Sims 4 is... You said it, you did say it wasn't rubbish. Oh. Do you have it? It's okay. I think you have it on PC. Now I know that there's not really any difference between the PC and the PS4. I know it's quite a faithful port. Or version, whatever. Well, can you tell me then, what do I do in the game? I'm having a little bit of a struggle. I don't understand what the hell I'm supposed to do. Like, I literally left the thing on overnight with, like, my sim or whatever. And I'm like, well, let's see what's wrong, you know, in the morning. And there's, like, nothing wrong, you know what I mean? They're just going about their business, doing their thing. And I'm like, so I don't actually have to play this game. And I'm like, It's like, what do I actually do? Apart from, I have to tell her to repair a thing now and again because it broke. And I'm like, you can't figure that out yourself? You can't... She, like, she pissed on the floor because she wasn't smart enough to fix the toilet. And I'm like, just fix the toilet. And I left it. She pissed on the floor again. And I'm like, fix the toilet. So I have to actually go repair. Because she can't figure out how to repair. But she can figure out how to eat and do all the rest of it. But she couldn't fix the toilet. Anyway. Sims you create with people and make choices for them. But you don't make choices for them though. That's what I'm saying, you don't. They just go about doing their thing, and you're like, they make food, they do this, they do that. Like, what choices do you make? How do you make a choice for them? I can't see anything but super shallow, no-depth gameplay. If I can make a choice, how do I do that? I can't, is that a choice in what? What do I choose? You mean like their career or something? Because then, like, I have a career, and then I chose the criminal career, and then all she does is she goes off to work, and then occasionally I have to click a choice of, ooh, do you do this at work or that at work? It's never a major thing, it's just always nonsense. And I'm like, well, you know, I'm confused as to the point of it. I'm confused as to what I actually spent money for, which is what's really bugging me. I'm like, and then people go, oh, get the content packs. The content packs have so much, and it's like, but yeah, but shouldn't the game actually have, you know, some content? Just saying, know what I mean? Like, you know, this guy's psycho. He wants to kill. Look, I'm friends, 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 friends. Oh, Jesus. I didn't see that coming. Nice. Pickaxe to death. Yeah. Oh. That is all Sims is, not it. That is the point. Wait, what's the point? To not do anything? I'm confused. The point of Sims is to not play Sims. Because that's kind of what I just said. Is that what you're saying the point is? Create your people and make choices. But what choices do you make? There's no choices to make. Do you mean choices as in you eat a toasted cheese sandwich or you eat a bowl of noodles? Are you talking about those sort of choices? Or are you talking about like some major game defining moments? Cause I'm struggling to see anything. And I put it on like when I go to sleep. Cause it's like it's like a soap drama where they speak garbage and you just watch them and go, why? Why did I pay money for this? Like flirt, the job stuff, what they eat, and yeah, that's about it. Well, that's what I'm saying, that's super shallow. Don't you think that's like shallow as hell? You play a weird version of God. No, you don't though, because you can't say to your sim, go and murder this person. You can't say, go and do that. You can't even killing them is difficult. I had to make so much effort just to drown one, and it took so long. I had the game on fast forward. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then when he drowned, it wasn't even funny. I was like, that took forever, and I'm bored. And I was like, killing them's not even funny. So I'm like, how do I want to figure out how to have fun with it. I want to have fun with it, but I can't figure out how. And it seems like a lot of it is just dressing up a doll's house. Like, oh, I'm going to put this here, I'm going to put that there, I'm going to put this here. Like, I watch streamers play it because I've been looking for, like, something to make me go, oh, that's what I could do. I like that. But I've not seen a goddamn thing. And I'm struggling. It's really difficult. A weird version. But then, like, you don't really get to make in-depth decisions. And then, like, the DLC that you get, right? Let's say seasons or something, that adds, like, different weathers and stuff, right? That's cool. That could be in the main game. The DualShock disconnected. Charge the battery. What else? Actually, every single stuff and content pack, DLC pack or whatever that they've released, if you ask me, should have been in the main game, because it seems to me like that's all the content for the game. And like they literally had a game, and like I think the last one maybe had all this content, or maybe Sims 2 or something, I don't know, but it seems like they had a game and they just completely deconstructed it and sold it in these pieces. And like when you buy the base game, you get like the starter piece, which is like nothing, and you have to like fill it in with all the rest of them, otherwise you have no content. And I feel like there's just no content, and I'm not the only one, because I've discovered that's a very common complaint. So, and then the content packs are hideously expensive. Like, if they were half the price they were, they'd be expensive. See what I'm saying? So, I mean, the content packs can run up to the price of a new game. So a content pack which adds one piece of content to a game costs as much as a whole other game. And there's like 20 content packs. It's a little bit ridiculous. Sims is for an audience that hates their life, so they buy Sims to make a better one? No, I don't. The people that I've seen play Sims don't seem like that. They seem like people who have quite nice lives and just enjoy, like, making houses for other people to live in and going, oh, I'll put a bookshelf here, and oh, I'll do that there, and oh, that's all I've seen, and I want there to be more. I was looking at the vampires thing, like the DLC, and I was like, oh, you could be a vampire and this and that and stuff, and I was like, that's kind of cool. And like, oh, you can feed on other Sims, you can do this, but it's like, I think the problem is I want it to be kind of dark, and it's very, very sort of, you know, very sort of family friendly. Like, it's hideously family friendly. I'd like a version of The Sims that's not The Sims, that's kind of like, you know, the dark side of everything, that's like much more realistic humans, you know what I mean? Like, that would be sick. And then I'd like to actually be able to do things in it, like, you know, if even if it was just like The Sims and you still only made those choices, but what I would actually do, you know, surprise surprise, is actually have some content in the game. So like, you know how you get the Sims thing, you go to work, you could actually have some jobs in the game. And you know how you get the Sims thing, like the seasons thing, like I'm saying, you could actually have weather in the game. And then you know how you get, like, what is it, every single pack that you get for The Sims, you could actually have all that junk in the game to begin with, like every other game on the market. Just saying. I'm kind of annoyed with my purchase. You want to kill people and murder things, Sims 3 mods, that shit is worse. I've seen some Sims 4 mods, like there was some Mafia mod, and this dude like started bitch slapping this woman and stuff, and I was like, that's awesome, I want that. But obviously you can't get that on PS4, and it's not an official DLC pack from The Sims. But it looked like that's what I want. That's the thing, I want to be, that's what I want. Nope, can't do that. Sims is very, very, very family friendly. I mean, I don't know. It's gonna make me test how dark I can go with it. I know it. I know I'm gonna make like some family or something and start trying to drown the kids. Lock them in the bathroom or set them on fire or something. I don't know. We shall see how. I just want I just want it to be like funny and stupid and like unrealistic, but it's like, it fights you every single step of the way for that. It's like, no, I will be the Sim I'm supposed to be, and that is it. And you're like, oh, come on, man, just bend the rules a little bit. And it's just like, it's difficult. I don't know, we'll see. I gotta find fun in it somehow. I got to. Because I haven't found any. A ghetto DLC. Oh man, the Sims 4 ghetto. Sims 4 Brooklyn expansion. That would be good. Hey, move your sim to Brooklyn. That'd be sick. Oh, not Brooklyn, the Bronx. Wait, is that in Brooklyn? I forget, man. I'm getting confused with my places. Wait, is the Bronx the place? What am I thinking? I'm thinking the bad places. I can't remember. But anyway. Where the bad places are. Sims in the Hood. That's what it would be called. Sims in the Hood. Oh, that's perfect, dude. I can already picture the whole DLC just from that name. Get the new Sims in the Hood DLC now. Get the new Sims in the Hood content pack. Dead corpses and like needles and dead corpse for the front yard. Needles for the bathroom. Lines of cocaine on the dinner table. That's my Sims. That's the Sims I want. That hurt. I... That sounds like a good Sims to me. I kind of like... I think it would be sick if a company made, you know, like I'm saying, a game that was like, you know, to rival The Sims, and then just put, you know, all the content in it, but had like, you know, cool content, like, you know, adult rated content, not like, you know, proper sexy things, like, you know, no worse than The Witcher or anything, you know what I mean? But like, you know, like just not be all cutesy in the way The Sims are, but be a bit more goddamn adult about things. And, you know, that would be cool. You could have, like, heroin addicts. You could have some dude who's... You could totally, like, have your sim be, like, some junkie or something. Like, I'm talking, like, anything. Like, I'm talking you could be whatever. That would be awesome. See, that would be a cool game. And I don't think it's impossible. Apparently there's a Sims Mobile that's free. I haven't played that. I bet you that's got all the content that's not actually in the game. I bet you the Sims Mobile's actually decent. Because as far as I could tell, like, The Sims 4 really felt like a mobile game to me as well, with the way the, you know, the interface, the sort of pop-ups and stuff. It feels like it would be at home on a touch screen. You know what I mean? I feel like maybe they wrote it for that. It's a money-making idea. Cool, make this game. Why not? I can't make games. How am I supposed to do that? I don't know how to make games. I mean, you know. Ow! 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 I'm gonna die. Oh, whoa! Oops. If I could make that phase, I would. Where do I go with the idea? The problem is, I'm probably not the only person that's having that idea, and there might well be something in the works by someone else already. Who knows? Because I got that idea from reading what people were writing about The Sims, saying, oh, you know, why getting all this content in the game, yada yada, it'd be better if there was, The Sims has no rival, no companies making any games like this, blah blah blah. And like, you know, that's true. But somebody who probably has a games company is probably already trying to do that. So, you know, me, I have no idea how to make a games company or a game or anything. I can't go to the bank and say, I have an idea for a game. They'll laugh at me. Yeah. I'd have to Kickstarter it, wouldn't I? I'd have to make a Kickstarter video, right? With no game footage. I'd literally just have to be an idea saying, I want to make a Sims game that's good. And that would be it. Give me $200,000 and I'll make it. I don't know how much video games cost. Gonna listen to you and play Subnautica. I'm the top mod, fraps. You have a bunch of bots on your stream. I know. Wait, what do you mean? Whoa, what just happened? Weird. My, I just somehow exited my dashboard. So, like, people put them... Wait, 1 minute, what? Yeah. Yeah, what do I do about that? I see them here. Like, it's never been a problem or anything, you know what I mean? I've never had, like, issues. I've just thought, yeah, that's probably a bot. So I'm like, I just don't know what they are. They are there, I know. But I'm saying, nothing's ever, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a problem or not. I'm not really. Bots are dumb, they can hurt your stream. How? Can hurt your stream? How can they hurt my stream? It will lower the FPS for other people. Really? Well, I've got like... I mean, I have the option here to remove. What if I do that? Let's see. Nothing happened. Alright, that's just add as... Right, okay, sorry. I remember something having an option for me to be able to do that, and I did put some of them in it, which is weird. What was it? No, it was like, there's something in, I can't remember what thing it is. One of these has a thing that you can put bots in it, and it'll... Oh no, that was so they wouldn't get points, I remember now. Right, so that's the wrong thing I'm thinking of. Yeah, because I can't get to them from... I can't get to them from the Twitch chat or anything. They're only in... I can see them in Streamlabs, right? But I can't... I don't know how I would... How do you... Wait, what's... Okay, hold on. What if I do... Hold on. Right. Oh, damn. Well, that's fine. I'm typing in Google just now. Timeout, no. Can't figure it, I can't. It seems like I'm not the only one. See them in the chat editor. Yeah, Positivity Bot is a legit streamer and Twitch user. What? Possible to start banning these. Oh, there's one I've got, yeah. And that one. Huh. So like bots are getting points on people's channel and they're handing out subs, and then someone was on a stream and then someone gave like a 5-person community gift sub and 3 of the 5 were bots. You can ban these bots. It doesn't remove them. Electrical skateboard, which I have. Electrical longboard, which I've seen. Ian Fusion I've also seen. Commander Root. That's actually on my leaderboards. Oh, they have channels? Hmm. So I can opt out on their channel or something? I wonder. So, if I... Right, let me have a look then and see what happens if I do that. They're all fake with fake followers. How do you spell this thing? Yeah. What is this? So wait, this is the bot? What, live? I don't understand. What? What? I don't understand. PoE statistics? Add me to your auto host? Wait, what is this? What? I don't even know what the hell this is. What the hell is this? Alright, that's some weird stuff. I don't know what the hell that is, man. Try Twitch the commander route. I don't know what I don't have any idea what the hell that is or what's going on there. I'm gonna have to check into it, but clearly I'm not gonna manage that while playing Dark Souls. You can't parry this, buddy. I wanna see you try though. Keep trying. I like it when you try to parry me. Yes, please fire me. I want you to. Please do it. Oh, you got me. You're just gonna keep spamming that. I thought you might have fallen off there. Come on, I'll see if I can do anything. No, I don't think you can. Like, I'm just looking into how to ban them, and you can't really. I'll have to read up on it, but from what I just read, it looked like they're stuck in a bunch of people's channels. But if you're on Twitch, like wherever you're on it, whatever, if it's on PC, you can just open up another window for it. And then type in Commander Root and have a look at the channel. There's a channel. There's like 29 people watching. It's under the category Path of Exile. It's not playing any Path of Exile, it's just a bunch of stats on the screen. I'm like, what the hell is this? And then the chat is all like, oh. Some people are self-promoting, and then the rest of the chat is clearly just bots, and it's like, what is this? Like, I don't even know what it is. It doesn't, it didn't compute. Alien languages. Like, what it is doesn't make sense to me. I could see what was going on, but like, what was actually the point, I'm failing to understand, so I'll have to figure that out. Because, I mean, I could leave my channel on 24 hours a day, but, you know, without a mic, just stick a game on. Stick The Sims on 24 hours a day, watch the chat, watch what happens, and, you know, there we go, that's it. The game plays itself anyway, you don't gotta do nothing. You don't gotta do nothing. I think that maybe the mistake is that I'm playing it with like one person. So I'm thinking like maybe I should make like a family, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. I don't know. We'll see. Also, like, I don't understand. Also, yeah. Like, one more thing about it is like, you know how you make your sim, but then you go into the world and you've got like, or you make whatever, you make your family, whatever you do, and then you go to the house and you're in the house, right? And like you're going about your daily business. Now, you can be that sim, or you can go out and click on one of the other houses and you can be the other sims in that house. You can be that family and you can take charge of what they're doing and stuff. Like, what's that about? Why can you just control anyone that you want at any time? Why? I don't understand that either. Like, I thought like you were supposed to take your sim, but apparently you can just do whatever with anyone. I'm like, what the hell? I don't get it. Or is that what you're saying is the weird god part? You can literally just tamper with anyone and anything that you feel like. I don't know, that is dumb. Okay. Because I find that kind of strange as well. I just thought, why can I just ignore my sim completely and go off and just be this family instead? I don't get it. So if you don't get it either, then that's two of us. I never played The Sims 3 though. I never really played The Sims, I don't think. I might have played The Sims 2, I'm not sure. But it's never a game that I've been into, and it's very strange that I bought it. I feel like an idiot. But then like I was just watching things and I was thinking, oh, it could be interesting, this and that, and then I thought it would have more content and be more interesting than it is, and it's just like, that's my whole thing, is I'm struggling to find any interest in it. And I feel like, it's more money I've just thrown away. Even though it was on sale and stuff, right? Yeah, okay, but still. I mean, I'm glad I'm getting these things on sale and not at like full price, because if I paid full price for them, I'd just be crying in the corner, kicking myself for being a complete idiot and paying, you know, big money for these things, like, and just not getting any content with it. I'm talking full console price, not full PC price. Even that's different. I think even the packs on PC are the same price as they are on sale on console. You see? So, console's double the price of PC. So, yeah. It's kind of a joke. Double the price, half the performance. It's a joke. Well, this has been a fun conversation. Now it's like almost 5 a.m. Right. I'm gonna make this the last one if I can. I just wanted to do a short little stream because I haven't streamed forever. And this has been nice, because this has been more of a conversation than a stream. This has been quite nice. I like this. It's good. That's what streaming should be, is just kind of like... It should be like, you know, interaction. It shouldn't necessarily be the most mega amazing gameplay ever, although I try. But, you know, I try to be entertaining at least. I know I'm not a wonderful gamer. You know, I can play. Just I'm not wonderful. I like the stream, it's great. Thanks, Face. You need to get your streaming going again. I can come by and I can be Sexbot. Actually, you won't be streaming from the PS4, so it doesn't matter. No, never mind. Just stream though. But then I never know when you're streaming on PC because, like, I don't get, like, a notification. Because I gotta be signed in to Twitch to get, like, a notification and stuff. Dark Souls at its best. Why is he just... Oh. 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 Yeah, I want to get something with that though. Oh my god! I think that was a lag backstab. And he wants that on me too, I can tell. He's waiting for me to hit that R2. I knew you were gonna run at me. He wants this backstab so badly. Sploop! Splub! Slab! Ooh, sir! Sir! Nice. That was cool. I wish I was recording or streaming when I was playing CSGO. I was doing amazing. That's always how it goes, FaZe. I tell you that, like, almost every single time I stream and, like, you know, I've been playing a game, like, I'm like, I was amazing before I started streaming. Anyway, you know what I mean? That's how it goes, man. It's how it goes. You have to stream everything you do all the time, otherwise you never catch the amazing things. Or you have to capture card it, but then all that becomes very annoying, and like, it just gets a bit tiring. Because I did do that before, and I was like, oh, I'm getting tired of like doing the capture card thing all the time, you know? I was like, nah, I'm good. Oh no, it's gonna make me invade in the wolves of... No, not Farron. Actually, I'm probably too high level for Farron. No, not the Covenant of Blue. Sunlight. All of those would get me summoned, like... I don't even know what level I am, actually. What level am I doing this? At level 60 or something. Yeah. So I made this build, and I was like, if I stick to level 60, I will constantly get summoned to the place I'm getting summoned to. Because, like, it's just... that level just seems to get summoned there constantly, so... That's literally what this was. That's all this build was for going there. It wasn't even for anything else. It's so funny. Yeah, you know? Yeah, I know. Alright. Hey Google. Volume 10%. Hey, okay. Well, I'm gonna go. Cause this has been nice. It's been fun. It's been good. Good times. Good times. Anyway, enjoy your medicine. Have yourself a good day. Whatever you do. Good night, good days, all things. Good night and good morning. Exactly. Anyway. Yeah. I'll see you later. Thanks for being here, though. Yeah, and I'll see you next time. Or next time you stream as well. So, bye for now.